Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat and welcome to Adobe University's live webinar sessions for content creators. Today's topic is Paano ako gagawa ng content? How to create quality content using basic equipment and secure content ownership. I'm your host for this afternoon. My name is Sinsuan from Abs-Cbn University. My co-host for today is Gelo Buencamino. Gelo, are you there?
Yes, thank you, Chase. At hello sa mga nanonood ng live stream na yon. Sa inyong mga tahanan, I am Gelo Buencamino. I am a content creator and I'm your host, your co-host for today and today's Adobe University webinar. So sa mga bagon lang na nakatutok sa live stream na yon, siguro nagtataka kayo kung ano yung webinar series na to, no? So, Chase?
So this is the third in a 6-part webinar series. Last time we talked about a really important topic, which was content strategy, how to create content strategy. There's going to be 6 sessions in this webinar series, and we're on the third session for today. Once again, the topic for today is production. It's creating content while protecting yourself from content infringement and content ownership. Speakers from last session, we had Pablo Mendoza from Facebook join us. We had Rhea Leorag from TikTok, and as well as our very own Beverly Kumla, tell us their best practices and share with us their expertise and skills on how to create really effective content strategies. Today, we're going to be talking about something a little bit more, deeper into the production process. But before I introduce our speakers, Gelo, tell us about Adobe University.
Yes, so Adobe University is a 6-part webinar series nga that we can share advice and learn from different content creators in different parts of people in the field, whether video editors or people such as TikTok as the last time, and other people that we can learn different information from. And we'd like to encourage the viewers to share the live episode with the hashtag Adobe University. At mag-ingay po tayo sa comment section para makita namin yung mga tanong ninyo, all your inquiries and expectations for today's webinar series. So we'll see all of that in our live stream. And para masagot din ng mga guests natin on today's show, but I'm sure nagtataka kayo kung sino nga ba yung mga speakers natin na nakakasama natin na yun on today's show. So Chase, who are they?
Yes, but before that, I want to correct lang. It's Pablo Mendoza. I may have mispronounced his name. I apologize for that. So it's Pablo Mendoza of YouTube. So once again, hashtag Adobe University in the comments. Let us know you're joining us, but we also read out your comments out loud. Before we introduce our speakers for this afternoon, I'd like to first ask our audiences what you want to learn in today's session. So just like last time, we asked you what your expectations were of today, of the session that you were joining. It's going to be the same for today. Please comment your feedback and your suggestions, recommendations on what you would like for us to discuss for you with our speakers today. So ang mga speakers natin this afternoon, we have once again Beverly Kumla, our director and writer of Unspoken Rules. Fan favorite po siya, so binalik po namin siya. So at medyo naputo siya sa huli. So Bevs, thank you for joining us once again.
Yes.
We also have Gio San Pedro, YouTube content creator and a freelance video editor. You may have seen his videos. He has a Gundam video where he puts the toy together. It's almost like an ASMR kind of quality to it. Really cool video. Check it out if you haven't done that yet. And of course, from ABS-CBN YouTube channels, our video strategist and rights management specialist, Miss Panky Cerda Kalimag, is also going to be joining us today. Say hello, everybody, if you're there. Can you hear us?
Hello, guys. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Maraming
Welcome,
salamat.
everybody. And thanks for joining us this afternoon. We hope that our connection is stronger than last time. Last time, meron po tayong bagyo. At naputol po ang connection ko maraming beses, nagka-brown out kila Bev. So today it's a little bit sunnier. I hope that the connection's gonna remain strong. So we apologize in advance if our connection is spotty. So anyway, Gelo, why don't you talk to us about Adobe Studios and what Adobe Studio does?
Yes, so before I do that, I'd like to help and tell everyone to say that please subscribe to Adobe Studios FB page, which is Adobe Studios ABS-CBN, and YouTube channel Adobe Studios. You can also follow us on Twitter and on Instagram, that is at Adobe Studios. So Adobe Studios has different content that we put out there. We have series, as much as this webinar series and different programs like Para sa Unspoken Word Poetry and much more. So if you'd like to find out more about that, you can find that on Adobe Studios FB page and on Instagram, Adobe Studios. Yes.
So we recommend that you subscribe to the channel so you can, tama ba sinasabi ko, subscribe and click that bell. Is that what you guys say? I'm not a
Yes.
YouTuber, by the way, so I have no idea
Point.
what to say. Yeah, so you get notifications when a new video comes up. Okay, I can be a YouTuber now. Anyway, so what kind of questions have we received from our audiences? So questions that we received now. So what are the equipment needed for making vlogs? Another question is advice po on how to edit videos. And then another one to how to deal with copyright. Okay, so we're gonna go through those questions later on with our experts and find out what their best practices and their recommendations are going to be. So let's move on to the next part. Though. Let's talk about let's get into the actual production side of things, because the topic today once again is producing videos and also copyright ownership or content ownership. So let's start with the first question. The first question is, how can you improve videos shot on a mobile phone, both on a creative and a technical aspect? So meron tayong guest dito who is a really, really good editor, a technical person, video editor, director. We also have someone here who's a really creative person. Devs is a writer and a director as well. So let's take a look at it from various perspectives. No, so if you went to film school, siguro you would talk about lighting or audio and movement or composition. We're not going to be talking about things you can learn on your own by watching other YouTube videos. I think that's we're not going to have enough time for this afternoon to talk about those. What we'll talk about are actionable things that you can do without having to buy expensive equipment. You can use your mobile phone. You can use whatever equipment you have on hand at home. That's the goal for this afternoon. So let me ask, from a technical standpoint, Gios and Pedro, our guest here, how can you improve your videos if you're using just a normal cell phone? How can you improve your videos that you shoot via your mobile phone?
Well, siguro, Chase, ang una, kasi ngayon sa cellphone, hindi natin minsan alam kung mag-shoot ba tayo ng portrait or landscape. Kapag sa mga ganong mga pagkakataon and hindi natin alam, best to default to landscape, lalo na kapag sa YouTube. Kasi mas mahirap na gawing vertical, mas mahirap na gawing horizontal ang mga bagay na shoot na patayo. Okay? So, when in doubt, go horizontal. Next siguro is set for the highest option in terms of resolution pati frame rate na kayang i-edit ng computer mo. As in, kailangan mong munang i-test kung makakaya ng editing mo, kung swabe ba ang pag-i-edit kapag yun yung setting na pinili mo. Kunwari, 1080p ang resolution mo, tapos 60 fps. Para pag sa editing, meron kang allowance para i-zoom yung image mo, o kaya para meron kang pagkakataong i-slow mo yung clip mo, di ba? Kapag kailangan mong magkaroon ng close-up shot sa video mo, mas mabuting lumapit ka mismo kaysa gamitin yung digital zoom ng cellphone mo, lalo na kapag wala siyang zoom lens, di ba? Kasi hindi doon nakikita yung pagiging cellphone quality ng camera sa smartphone. Ano ba? Next siguro is go for the most natural picture setting dun sa phone mo. Kung maglalagay ka ng color effects, mas maganda kung sa computer mo na lang gawin. Para meron kang choice baguhin kung sakaling nag-iba yung isipan mo o parang hindi siya bagay. Mas maganda na hindi mo ikulong yung sarili mo dun sa choice mo sa simula, no? Kung posible, pwede ka maghanap ng mga microphone na meron sa bahay mo, o kaya for example, by any chance meron kang external microphone na pwedeng i-attach. Pero kung hindi, have the patience, no, to keep everything else quiet enough. pag maganda yung tunog, automatic mas nagiging premium yung kalidad ng video. I promise you that. As in 50% ng video is audio. So it's always the truth. So yun yung parang sa audio side pagdating sa clutter, no? Pagdating naman sa production at layout at parang eksena, ayusin naman natin ang mga gamit sa paligid natin.
Okay.
Isa pa tong paraan para mas magmukhang dekalidad yung video natin. Tignan mo kung ano yung mga bagay na agaw attention dun sa mismong subject at alisin mo muna siya sa pwesto habang nagsushoot. As much as possible din, Chase, maliwalas dapat yung lugar eh. Maliit lang kasi yung sensor ng smartphone, kaya hindi to masyadong nakakasagap ng ilaw. Minsan, pwedeng creative effect yung noise, dala ng dilim, di ba? Parang kunwari, hindi. Pero mas maganda kung magdagdag na lang ng noise sa editing para meron kang choice. Again, parang siguro ang overarching principle dito is mas maganda kung meron kang choice sa editing kaysa sa as in parang gawin mo na yung effects mo sa cellphone, wala ka ng pagkakataong ibahin o kaya tanggalin.
Right.
Yeah. Kung mag-iilaw ka rin ng tao, so nandun na rin naman tayo sa ilaw, mas maganda kung nasa bandang itaas, kita niyan, nasa bandang itaas yung ilaw kasi yun yung mas natural. Kasi yung ilaw natin sa bahay, yung araw galing sa taas. As in
Hindi sa harap.
Well, pwede naman sa harap, pero medyo bandang i-favor natin sa taas. Dito. Medyo dito lang kasi pag masyadong nakaharap naman kasi mas sobrang flat yung features ng mukha natin. Kasi para meron ding parang dahilan, para meron ding use din yung parang onting shadows, makikita yung konting korte natin. Pero unless na lang meron kang ibang creative intent, wag kang mag-shoot. I mean, best na wag kang mag-shoot mula sa ibaba. Kasi kunwari, ngayon 'di ba, nasa itaas, pero sabihin nating nasa galing sa baba, ang magiging itsura niya is parang multo.
Yeah.
'Di ba? So unless na lang kung ito yung gusto nating intent na maging multo yung character, pero kung hindi, dapat galing sa itaas. Okay?
Pag nanonood ka ng session sa Kongreso or sa Senado, gaya kahapon, lahat galing sa baba, di ba? Kasi webcam nila yun eh.
Tama.
Angulo sobrang ang baba.
Oo. O kaya, kunwari, parang gumagawa ka ng eksena na nanonood yung character mo ng cellphone, yun, basta merong dahilan din. Basta kung bakit merong ilaw sa ibaba, hindi dahil parang nanggaling lang sa kawalan. Yung mga ibang phones, merong water resistance. So baka posible kang gumawa ng mga underwater perspective o kaya sabihin natin yung POV ng baso, ganyan. Pero shoot at your own risk, as in hindi ko naman sinasabi na kaya niya. Parang depende na sa inyo 'yun. May mga time-lapse feature din yung mga phones ngayon. Maganda siyang gamitin pag sa mga kung gusto mong i-cover yung mas mahabang proseso, kunwari pagpipinta, paggagawa ng dingding, yung mga ganun. Also, use the portability of the phone to your advantage, diba? Phone are small enough and light enough para i-mount sa mga mas matataas na anggulo at lugar. Kunwari sa isang sulok ng room, sa bandang dingding, yung mga ginagawa ng mga nag-GoPro para makita yung buong paligid. Yun, parang mas capable din naman yung phones natin kasi magaan at hindi siya ganun kalaki. Madali ring dalhin kapag moving shot, tulad ng mga dolly, ibig sabihin yung paatras abante, slide left, slide right, pataas, pababa, o kaya yung parang Dutch angle, yung paikot, yung parang paasap, pwede naman. Pero dapat meron dapat dahilan, Chis, kung bakit ka gumagalaw. Hindi lang dahil parang mukhang cool. Hindi lang dahil, ito kasi yung ginawa niya yan. dapat lahat ng mga ginagawa natin sa pagbe-video natin in the service of our message, in the service of what we communicate. Okay? So marami pa, pero yun muna on the technical side.
Great. Ang key takeaway ko dun is don't shoot 4K if your laptop will crash while editing it.
Yeah.
So parang
Exactly.
kung hindi kaya ng laptop mo mag-edit ng 4K, shoot na lang in 1080p or 720p. Baka that's a bit more manageable for your laptop. What about Ate Bebs? From a creative aspect, from a creative standpoint, how do you improve the videos that you shoot on a mobile phone or any device?
Yeah, so ako rin mismo, nag-start ako using phone lang nung simula pa lang ako sa YouTube talaga. And then, I think, para sa mga beginners, very important na alam natin yung natural light. Magagamit kasi natin yun, like for example, yung sunlight, dapat alam natin kung saan tayo pupwesto. Hindi tayo dapat against the light Yung mga usual na pagkakamali ng iba, di ba? So, alam dapat natin kung saan tayo pupwesto, kung nasan yung light, ganyan. Also, very important din siguro, katulad yan ng sinabi ni Sir Gio kanina, na dapat lahat may meaning, lahat ng shot mo. So, for example, kapag sit-down vlog, you do advices, love advice, ganyan, para mas maramdaman ng tao yung connection sa'yo. Siguro mas intimate, mas closer ka sa kanila, no? Para at least ramdam nila na kinakausap mo sila. And yung usual din ang pagkakamali ng ilang mga content creators, lagi tayong conscious sa sarili natin, lagi tayong tumitingin sa screen kesa dun sa mismong camera. So ang tendency yung mata natin, di ba? Hindi nagmi-meet sa mata ng audience. So parang for me, very awkward yun sa pakiramdam na sino bang kinakausap nito, sino bang, di ba? So kailangan alamin natin kung saan tayo titingin mismo sa cam, or wag natin titingnan yung sarili natin. Kailangan maging comfortable tayo, isipin natin na kumakausap lang tayo ng normal na tao, ganyan. So, walang large audience, ganyan. So, at least doon, mas mapapakita mo kung ano ka. Yun. Also, sa mga beginners, very important din, siguro, marami naman tayong nabibili ng mga tripod, yung mga maliliit lang na for phones, very useful talaga yun. Kahit sa mga sit-down vlog, sa mga travel vlogs, very useful yun. Kasi, ang mahirap kapag kamay lang yung gamit natin, sobrang magalaw siya. Ang tendency pag napapanood natin, nakakahilo, parang hindi na siya pleasing panoorin. So, yeah, yun for me, for the beginners. Kailangan ma-maximize lang nila yung resources.
We talked about planning last session. So we had somebody from si Pablo from Facebook talk about planning the content that you're going to publish. So pre-planning. We also know that pre-production is one of the most important things that you need to really consider in your process. So what do you do for pre-production? Anybody can answer here. No. So what kind of planning can you do before you actually start shooting your video on your phone? Ikaw, Bebs, do you write a script?
Yeah.
Do storyboarding,
So,
siguro?
Yeah, sa akin kasi yung content ko, since spoken word siya, more of visual kasi yun So I have to write talaga. Nagsusulat ako ng script. Tapos, after the script, naglalatag ako ng visual. Ano ba yung gusto kong makita dito sa linya na to? Saan ko ba dapat to i-shoot? Ano ba yung mood? Ano yung tone? Dark ba? Masaya ba? Bright?
Mm-hmm.
So, titignan ko kung ano yung mga bagay na kailangan para dun sa visuals. And, habang nagsusulat kasi ako, parang ini-imagine ko na kung paano siya lalabas dun sa video. Siguro yun yung magic pagdating sa content creator, no? Kapag nagsusulat tayo, naglalatag tayo kasi mismo yung nag-edit tayo yung nagpo-produce. So, nasa utak na natin siya lahat. The challenge is kung paano ba natin siya ma-execute. So, we have to really, plan. Kailangan alam natin kung ano yung gagawin natin. Yeah.
What about you, Direct Gio? Do you plan what you shoot? Do you have a pre-prod process that you follow?
Funnily enough, Chase, no, I don't exactly follow a regular schedule. For one, I do this on the side. So my day job still takes precedence kapag kunwari merong conflict of schedule. The other reason why I don't follow a strict schedule is that what I cover is basically my hobby. Kasi brief background lang sa mga nanonood. I like video games, particularly Nintendo ones. And most recently, I got into building kits din. Tulad nung nabanggit mo, Chase, kanina na Gundam and Zoids. I make videos of them because I was planning on buying them anyway in the first place. My thinking is that since binili ko na rin naman siya, might as well take the opportunity to make content out of them. Although, funny story nga this whole content creation thing started as an excuse to get myself a Nintendo Switch back in 2017. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, hindi ka bibili ng Switch dahil hindi mo lang mapigilan sarili mo. As in, kundi dahil may sisimulan kang gawin, di ba? Gusto mo mag-review ng gadgets, di ba? Tapos sisimulan mo sa pag-review ng Nintendo Switch. So yun yung parang self-rationalization ko nung panahon yun. So yan, bumili ako at awa ng Diyos, nakagawa naman ako ng content, which is yung unboxing niya. Pero 3 taon na nakalipas hanggang ngayon at di pa rin ako nakakagawa ng review. As in parang medyo, yun yung parang frustration ko. Wala pang review, puro unboxing lang. Anyway, going back to the point, my release schedule follows my getting of a new toy, whether it be games, Gundam, or gadgets. Pero Chase, just because you don't follow a regular schedule doesn't mean you get off the hook, diba? That commitment and discipline and passion must be found somewhere else. Specifically sa kalidad, sa quality ng content mo. That is the unspoken agreement, I guess, between a subscriber and a content creator without a regular schedule. In particular, para sa kanila, hindi ka every so and so magre-release. Willing ako maghintay ng ilang linggo, kahit ilang buwan, till the next one. Pero make sure, and at ine-expect ko mula sa iyo to, na hindi ako made-disappoint sa ilalabas mo. Make sure your content is worth the wait. Ganun siya. Na-realize ko kasi ganun yung relationship ko as a subscriber with one of my most favorite content creators sa YouTube, si CGP Gray. As in puro explainer video siya, as in may mga content siya na parang Lord of the Rings explained in 4 minutes. Ganun. He doesn't commit to a regular schedule on his main channel. Sometimes he doesn't post anything for 5 months. Minsan ganun kalala. But when he releases, it's just so good. As in, I go back to replay his videos from time to time because I enjoy them very much. As in, replayability yung hook ng videos niya kung bakit ang haba ng legs ng views ng videos niya. So takeaway is, if you can't be consistent in schedule, you better be twice as consistent in quality.
Yes.
Now, if there's one thing that definitely makes one be consistent in either schedule, quality, or both, diba? It's that your content should always rest. You need to have fun So, dapat magpakatotoo ka at piliin yung bagay na gusto mo. Hindi lang dahil yun yung nakita mong pumatok ngayon sa YouTube. So, madaling sabi,
exactly.
The only way is love, basically. Yun yung parang way to manage talaga.
It's love daw, love.
Pag love talaga.
Love talaga yung answer.
Before we go to ask the question for Buencamino, do we have any questions or shout-outs, Jan, Gelo?
Yes, we do. We have a lot. Hello to everyone watching the live stream. Okay, I'm gonna go through kung ano yung mga sinasabi nyo. Okay, kasama natin si Alberto Luis del Rosario. Sabi naman ni Alberto, go Chase and Master Gio. Master Gio talaga.
Hello, Alberto.
Okay. Kasama namin si Ana Pangilinan. Sabi naman ni Ana, go Ate Bevs. Ayan, daming fans ni Ate Bevs.
Oh, cheer.
As usual. So ayan, go Ate Bevs. Sabi naman ni Camille Chua, go Punky. Yes, hello Miss Punky. Hello Ana.
Miss Punky.
Punky, my fans din.
At sabi naman ni Andrea Ocampo, hope to learn. Ayan. Thank you, Andrea, for tuning into our live stream. I hope everyone's safe and hope you guys enjoy the webinar series. At patuloy-tuloy tayo magpaingay sa group chat, sa comment section kung ano yung mga questions nyo, comments, queries, para masagot namin sa webinar series na to, and especially for our guests. So yes, welcome to our live stream, guys.
Akala ko may group chat tayo. Yeah, ako kasali. Okay, let's ask the question for Punky. Punky, what should I do when someone copies my video and uploads it to their channel? So after all that planning, after all of those editing hours that you spent, and then all of a sudden you find that somebody copied your video. What do you do about that?
Yes. If your copyright protected work was posted on YouTube without authorization, definitely you can file a notification sa kanila. Kasi infringement yan eh. It's your own content. Like if you 100% own the content, like you shoot it, you have your own music, lahat ng mga angles doon, ikaw gumawa. You can file them. Kasi hindi dapat kina-copyright yung content natin. We have two ways of filing them. First is if you're not part of any content owners or the CMS, you can submit it via copyright_complaint_form. I posted there on the comment box para makita nyo kung saan kayo pwedeng mag-file. But if you're part of Adobers, kung hindi pa talaga kayo nag-join in any, you can, kasi we have our content ID system. Anything that you put on the channel, katulad niyan, si Bevs, nag-upload siya ng mga videos niya, automatically, meron na siyang content ID. Since this one is something na sa system natin, madedetect na if you stretch your video or may frame, merong shrink, and in-upload ito sa their own YouTube channel, automatically madedetect na natin yun. That's one thing na perks pagkasali ka sa Adobe Studios. Yan.
Yes.
So,
Nice.
I think marami sa atin ngayon na
medyo helpful yun.
na-upload. Kaya ikaw, Gio, I think you can join the Adobers na right after this Zoom meeting. Okay?
Sign
On
up.
live. Padala na namin yung kontrata sa'yo. Yan. So, marami na ngayon na
Medyo tempting nga yun.
siyempre, marami na ngayon nakakapaghinayang, di ba?
Yeah.
Ikaw yung nagpapakahirap, nagsushoot, ikaw nagsusulat ng mga lines na sobrang touching, tapos iba ang makikinabang. Sobrang kailangan natin ingatan yung property natin. But you have to make sure we have the legal rights to do that.
Right.
Really.
And I think that's a really important point to make, Punky, kasi as a content creator like Gio, Gelo, and si Bebs, the hard work that goes into producing a video, it's just a lot of work if you really look at the details there. Pero
Definitely.
even I work in Abs-Cbn University and in a media company, diba? So we understand how difficult it is to produce a film, a movie, or a TV show, because it takes a lot of people, a lot of staff to actually create that content, and then finding it being pirated in a YouTube channel, for example, can be quite heartbreaking as well. So I think that's a really important point to make, that piracy is a crime. And I think we need to support. We have to support our content creators by not infringing on their copyright or their content ownership. We have a question coming from Karen May Atienza. Sabi niya, I want to learn, Wardu muna. Can I still make content with super low-end devices? How to prevent wind background noise sa cellphone? Okay. Madalas mangyari kahit Zoom calls pag mga meeting, di ba? So, Gia, you want to take that on? How can you make a low-end device still take really good quality video and reduce background noise like wind, for example? Gia, you want to take that on?
Okay, sige. sa pagdating sa mga low-end devices naman, no. Again, parang kung hindi mo makontrol yung specs ng ng device mo, try to manipulate the environment around you. For example nga, parang sa mga devices na hindi ganun kabago, make sure na maaliwalas yung lugar. Make sure at least na tahimik, 'di ba? Pero aware naman, ina-acknowledge ko naman na medyo contradicting siya dun sa parang isang yung concern na paano kung, for example, paano mo aalisin yung mga wind background noise pag nagre-record, lalo na sa mga labas.
If you're outdoors.
Especially outdoors. There are means. Kunwari, meron tayong tinatawag na dead cat na nilalagay mo over the microphone para siya yung mag-filter ng wind. Pero kung hindi naman, baka pwede kang gumawa ng mga iba't ibang paraan. Tulad ng, for example, sabihin natin, ito yung frame ko, di ba? Sabihin natin nanggagaling dito yung hangin. Baka pwedeng yung isa mong kaibigan parang harangan muna yung hangin kung nasan yung microphone. E di yun muna yung parang paraan natin para hindi masagap yung mga noises, yung mga wind mo.
Or gawa ka ng homemade dead cat.
Yeah, pwede, di ba? Pwede naman kung itas mo muna, right? Pero again, katulad nung minention ko kanina, Chase, kung kaya nating maging diligent and maging patient para i-wait out muna yung wind bago tayo mag-take, better. As in, again, parang video production, parang tools is just half or even just a fraction of the craft. It's mostly your dedication din, your willingness.
Yeah.
It's a physical art. It's very taxing. So kailangan doon mo mapapractice kung hanggang saan yung willing mong i-sacrifice pagdating sa time and sa energy mo.
Yeah. And I know that not all outdoor lighting is actually good lighting for taking videos. Like if it's middle of the day and the sun is right on top of you, it's actually not good lighting for taking
very
videos.
Harsh.
And photos. Yeah. It's very harsh. It's also the angle is not it's not appealing. It doesn't really look good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we can look those up. No. We have a lot of resources to actually tell us how to work with outdoor natural light, those kinds of things. And the equipment actually doesn't really matter, especially if you're trying to send a message or tell a story.
Yep.
What about Bevs? What about you? What kind of phone did you use when you first started out?
Naka-iPhone na ako, which is, kasi ang ganda ng audio ng iPhone. Sobrang ganda ng audio.
Agree.
Gusto ko lang talagang sabihin yun. Nag-record ako sa iPhone lang and all that. So, yung tanong naman kasi kung can I still make content? Of course, you can still make content using low-end devices, no? For me naman kasi kung ano yung meron ka, pwede mong gamitin yun kasi nagiging part din ng practice mo yun as a content creator. Sooner or later naman, marirealize mo din sa sarili mo na you have to invest sa mga bagay na makakapag-improve ng content mo. Kasi sa totoo lang, very important din talaga yung visual, yung audio. Sa panahon kasi ngayon, yung mga tao, maaarte yung mata natin Kapag minsan hindi natin naiintindihan yung pinapanood natin, nagsusstop na agad tayo. So we have to invest sa mga quality na mga gadgets. Pero kung ano yung meron ka ngayon, gamitin mo lang para makapag-practice ka kasi may improve mo naman yan
Yeah.
Also, dagdag ko lang din sinabi ni Sir Gio about dun sa noise. Kung hindi talaga natin mapigilan, especially outdoor talaga sobrang hirap. We can use voice over kapag nag-edit tayo, kung paano tayo magkwento.
Yeah.
We can use voice over. At least, pwede ka mag-record sa sarili mong bahay, mas malinis, mas malinaw. So, yeah.
Post-production, yung mga techniques na ginagawa ng ibang mga content creators is to edit it and to add it during post.
Kadalasan post-production talaga ang lumiligtas.
Fix it in post.
Fix it in post. But also, Gio, you said kanina that not to box yourself in, diba? If you want to apply like a certain color grade Don't do it during
Yeah.
production.
Yeah.
Do it during post. Para you have the freedom and the
Yes.
flexibility to change it if it doesn't work, if it doesn't send the right message, for example, or hindi bagay sa kwento na ginagawa mo. So I guess
Yes.
post really is an important tool. Okay, we have another question. I think Gelo, we have another question from Karen May Atienza. I want to learn how to think of creative content for starters. So we talked about content strategy last time, diba? So creative. Is there a way to define? I want something creative today. Ano ba yun? Is that something that just comes out of the blue? You just have a creative idea. Can you define creative content siguro for Karen May Atienza? Ate Bevs, can you
Wow. Ang bigat ng
Profound.
salitang creative eh.
Define the
Diba?
essence of creative.
Parang pang Miss Universe po ata to.
Thank you for the wonder.
Ano ba? Kasi para sa akin, yung pagiging creative mo is, I think, makapagpalabas ng isang quality video na may purpose for me.
Yes.
Yung hindi lang siya maganda, kundi may matututunan yung audience mo. So, para sa akin, yung tanong niya, I want to learn how to take creative content for starters. For me, kung bago ka gumawa, make sure na gusto mo muna talagang gawin. Hindi lang dahil may nakita ka, or hindi lang dahil trending siya, or what. Kailangan alam mo sa sarili mo na gusto mong gawin yon. Kasi, mas dun ka magkakaroon ng, alam mo yun, idea sa utak mo eh. Kapag ka gusto mo yung ginagawa mo, ang dami na niyang papasok. Kasi hindi natin pwedeng pilitin yung utak natin na mag-isip ng content dahil lang kailangan nating may mailabas. Feeling ko yung creativity it comes naturally kapag biglang may pumitik sa utak mo. Totoo yun eh, yung may ilaw minsan sa ulo sa mga cartoon. Yung ting may gaganon. May ganun talaga na parang kapag nakakita ka sa social media, for example, news or trending topic, tapos nakapag-isip ka, ay, parang ang sarap gawa ng content nito. May mga ganun tayong titik. So, I think yung creativity, hindi pinipilit yan. It comes naturally. As long as alam mo at gusto mo yung ginagawa mo, well, makakagawa ka, makakaproduce ka ng content.
Agree. To build
Great,
on to build on what Bev said, no, na parang hindi lang siya parang out of nowhere. Siguro the most practical way to be creative is to parang sabihin natin find a problem to solve.
Yes.
Parang offer your solution.
Yeah.
Kasi parang no one problem is the same eh. Every problem dahil sa context niya, dahil sa pinangyarihan niya, every problem is unique. So eventually the solution that you'll come up with will also be unique.
Yeah.
So parang eventually yung solution mong yun ma-associate sa'yo, and eventually that association will become your style or your signature.
Yes,
Parang
true.
hindi mo siyang iisipin, tapos biglang yun na pala yung parang signature nila para sa'yo. Brand sa'yo. For example, baka meron isang content creator dyan na dahil hindi masyadong mataas yung upuan niya, naghanap na lang siya ng kahit anong green monoblock na nasa tabi. So, ginawa niyang upuan yun. And ginamit niya yun for how many episodes. Because eventually, yun na yung naging style niya. As in, because he tried to solve a problem, parang nagkaroon siya ng sarili niyang identity. So, yun. As in, be practical.
Style.
Yeah. May mga ganyan.
So, I can add. I just have 3 words. Creative, be authentic, and be you. Yun lang.
Yeah.
Kasi usually yun yung mga hinahanap para maging creator ka. So that's the 3 words lang na
100%.
Love that.
para mag-start ka ng YouTube channel.
Yeah. Actually, for equipment, diba, somebody was asking about equipment. Parang if you watch videos coming from, let's say, Marcus Brownlee from 10 years ago, the quality was not even very good. But look at him now. He has like a red cam, all in 4K. But I think you have to start somewhere. It doesn't have to always be like the most expensive, the best DSLR that you can buy. So it has to be a message that you're trying to send. You shouldn't be hindered by the equipment that you have or you don't have.
Yes.
Okay, so moving on for the next question. How do you manage uploading content on a regular basis? So last session we talked about consistency being one of the most important aspects of being a content creator. So your audience will wait for it. There's a schedule. You should have to have the discipline. But what's your personal take on managing content uploads on a regular basis? Ate Bets, let's start with you.
Yeah. For me, ako kasi hindi ako nagbibitaw ng salita na, okay guys, meron tayong upload every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, ganyan. Kasi alam ko sa sarili ko na hindi naman sa walang disiplina, pero I know na ang hirap nung pre-production, yung pagsusulat. Ayoko naman na magbitaw ako ng salita tapos aasa sila. So, ang ginagawa ko lang, kailangan may malabas ako every week kasi ayoko naman na nawawala yung audience. Yun din kasi yung importante na bumibitaw kasi sila minsan kapag alam mo yung hook na sila tapos biglang mawawala ka. Ang hirap nilang pabalikin. So, I think kailangan mo lang, kung wala kang post, kung wala kang video, kailangan active ka sa social media sites mo, like for example, Twitter or IG.
Yep.
Yung maramdaman lang nila na present ka. Alam nila na active ka kahit di ka nag-upload ng videos. Yun. So, pero kapag, for example, ngayon, quarantine, no? Ang dami nating time to create content. Kapag mga ganito na alam ko na, okay, kaya ko itong mag-produce. Nag-a-announce ako na, okay guys, we have upcoming series. It's a video call series. Every other day yung upload. Kapag ganun kasi yung natatatakon sa utak ko na ako personally, kapag yung mga audience ko nahuhook na sa ginagawa ko, hindi ko rin sila kayang bitinin. Hindi ko sila kayang pag-intay ng matagal. So parang yun yung naging motivation ko to create more, to write, to produce content na. Kasi ayoko, nasasaktan din ako as a writer, as a producer na, ang sakit ng eksena ng iniwan ko, tapos di sila makamove on and all that. Parang, kailangan ko na maglabas ng masaya. May ganon. So parang gusto kong bumawi sa kanila. Yun yung nagiging motivation ko, which is ang sarap lang sa pakiramdam na may connection ka with your audience. And I think that's the best thing of being a content creator, na nararamdaman ka ng audience, nararamdaman mo sila in return. And yun yung nagiging motivation mo to produce quality content.
Yeah, because Bevs, you've built a relationship with your audience. No?
Yeah, that's very
your
important.
Content is really based on emotions, it's based on love.
Yeah.
So parang, you really have to invest emotionally para your audience still maintains their attention, diba?
Yes.
What about you, Gio? Do you invest emotionally on your content?
Invest emotionally. Well, siguro as in medyo kapantay siya nung gadgets. Hindi. Of course, syempre, lalo na pagdating sa parang context lang syempre nung mga ginagawa ko, particularly sa Gundam. Kailangan mo talaga mag-Google ng ilang oras, ilang linggo para matapos. Sabihin natin yung Gundam ko, tatlong linggo, walang tigil kung ginawa yon sa pag-shoot at sa paggagawa. Tapos, ganun din kahaba dun sa pag-edit, walang preno. So, of course, merong emotional investment ng pag na-post na. Lalo na kapag, for example, natatakot ka kapag ano yung magiging reaction nila dun sa mga video na yon. Pagdating naman dun sa question mo, Chase, dun sa parang managing posting or on a regular basis, katulad nga ng sinabi ni Ma'am Bev na kailangan at least maramdaman nila yung presence mo on social media. So not necessarily sa mismong content mo, but sabihin natin sa community mo or sa Instagram mo, at least alam nila na active ka, na meron ka na siguro pinagkakaabalahan kung bakit hindi ka nagpo-post. Marireach, as in they can parang pwede nila ikaw i-reach kapag kailangan. Siguro sabihin natin yung nag-take a break ka. Katulad nga nung sinabi ni Bev na kunwari sabihin natin prumeno siya after this very epic content, no. Siguro you can take this opportunity. Either, I mean, this one's kind of risky, to make a shadow release na parang out of nowhere, in a very strategic time kung saan halos walang nangyayari sa paligid, sa mga events, bigla kang nag-release. That's one opportunity. That's one parang opportunity para mag-spread yung word out. Uy, biglang nag-release si Bevo. Tingnan nyo. The other one is to drive anticipation by basically making your release as a basically product launch, as an event. Na parang sabihin mong 1 week before the launch, bigla ka nag-post ulit na parang this date on Friday, see you there. Tapos between your announcement and that launch, gumawa ka ng mga promo materials, teaser, to further invite people to watch it. So eventually, pagdating to sa product launch, nandun na silang lahat and excited sila, na-hype na sila, 'di ba? So that's one opportunity na pwede mong gamitin.
I think as much as I would love to talk about your executions, kasi that's marketing, and I think these are two very different genres, kasi kay Bev is a different genre, yours is a very different kind of genre.
Yeah.
There's so many things we can talk about, but I really want to move on to the next topic now so we can answer more questions here. This is for Punky. What are the lookouts in terms of copyright when making content? What are the types of copyright notices a creator gets? So what are the things that we need to look out for when we upload our own content so that we don't infringe on copyright laws or other people's content ownership? And if we did infringe on content, do we get like an email from a lawyer? What's going to happen?
All right. For the intellectual property for ABS-CBN, we usually know naman kung ano talaga yung meron tayong rights or wala. So we identified it beforehand, before we upload it, the music rights, the video rights of all those videos bago natin siya i-upload. So lahat yun, pinapasa kay legal and everything before we upload it on YouTube. But for a creator base, it's very critical or confusing sa mga creator kung ano-ano ba dapat talaga yung kina-copyright natin or ano ba yung hindi natin ina-upload. First thing is, we make sure, di ba, nag-shoot tayo, mukha natin ang nilalagay natin, yun, sarili nating content. What if we put a background music? We put anything na talagang, syempre, hindi naman pwede puro salita lang, kailangan may background music yun. Make sure lang din na we ask permission to the owner of the music. Example, I talked to labels, Star Music. I said, pwede po ba namin gamitin yung music ni Kim Shu? So, that music, handshake, we asked, okay, sige, gamitin mo. But pero wala kayong email, wala kayong exchange of anything. That will be very critical. They allowed you to use it, pero in paper or email, wala tayong documentation na pinangahawakan, we might receive a copyright notice after we upload it. Kasi sa music is very complicated. Once you upload it on the YouTube, pero hindi naman si Kim Shu ang merong may-ari nun, but there's still a label who produces and make or copyrighted material for the song, kailangan din natin silang kausapin. So kahit friend ko like iba pang mga kantang sumisikat, friend ko sila, gusto kong gamitin, pero hindi naman sila ang label. No? Might as well, we have to clear everything before we upload it on YouTube. What if we cover that song? Kung ako yung may boses, pero tune or hum lang nung music na yun, still, it's copyrightable. Kasi kahit nga before may na-experience kami, 2 seconds lang nag-appear siya. We have to make sure lang din na mga ganong instances, nagbayad kami ng $1,500 just for the 2 seconds na upload siya on YouTube. So that is something that we really need to consider. Not only lang dahil we have fair use. It's not really very here dito sa Philippines yung fair use. Sa US, talagang gumagana yun. Pero dito sa Pilipinas kasi hindi na siya masyadong applicable kasi lahat dito on paper. We have to make sure lang din na documented tayo. And then follow yung mga other na nare-receive nila or complaints ng creators. Meron akong na-receive na copyright strike. Pero hindi naman siya nakalagay dun sa channel ko. Meron silang na-receive na copyright community guidance strike. Meaning, meron silang nalabag na something na upload nila. Kasi marami siyang mga content na hindi niya alam na nag-grab siya sa iba't ibang mga videos. Tsaka hateful mga content, tapos nagkaroon ng bullying or something like na speech na nasama niya doon. Sometimes people give you a copyright strike for that. So we have to make sure lang din that we follow all the community guidelines natin. Nandun naman din siya sa chat box. I can post it there as well para at least ma-review natin bago tayo mag-upload. Kasi sayang ang content na i-upload natin kung hindi naman natin siya malalabas at magagamit at magkaka-receive pa tayo ng copyright strike. Yeah. And then, for the next question would be yung paano mo malalaman kung may copyright ka? It will be sent to your email and meron din siyang notification dun sa mismong YouTube channel mo na first strike, it will expire within 3 months. So, you can do is just sige, first strike, hindi mo akalain na, ay, makaka-copyright pala ako. Okay lang, deadma. Second strike, nako, magiging 60 days na siya. Nandun na siya. Kailangan mo na sigurong gumawa ng action. Kasi pagdating ng third strike mo, mataterminate na yung channel mo. Sayang, di ba? Hirap-hirapan mo for the longest time, tapos ma-receive mo lang yung 3 copyright strikes. You can submit naman din ng dispute all the time, pero think first. Baka mamaya nagpa-file ka ng dispute, pero alam mo naman sa sarili mo na meron ka talaga nilabag na kasalanan, di ba? So, kailangan lang din natin, you can consult your network manager if ever na hindi talaga kayo sure kung bakit kayo naka-receive. Dahil we can also talk to YouTube team kasi minsan meron din naman daw talaga silang something na nagkaroon ka ng intro, merong background music, dumaan yung selecta, narinig lang siya. So, copyrightable din yun. Tapos maka-receive ka. We can file it to YouTube na it's not part of us It's not you can trim it and whatsoever, but let us know para at least matulungan din namin kayo.
Wow, okay. So this is a really, very complicated subject. It's quite wide. There's a lot of things you have to consider. I remember a story pa nga, a movie from Star Cinema where improv siya, walang script. Yung talent, kumanta, pinakanta nung director, kumanta lang siya ng anong song, I can't mention the song. And then they had to pay, I think, more than $10,000 because it was a newish song. So I think that's a big thing you have to consider. Is the content, is the song, the background music. You have to be very careful about those decisions that you make. That's why planning is also very important. Miss Funky, my question though from Haruwa Yoshiharu. Tanong ko lang po, if some free music in YouTube can still be copyrighted.
If the free music was
Yeah.
Sorry. If the free music was...
I'm rephrasing that question lang. Go ahead. Sige.
For the free music that search on YouTube, hindi natin sure yan. Pero the free music that's on the YouTube channel, you can use that. Kasi it's parang YouTube is requiring us or giving us the freedom to use their free music. Kasi sila na yung nag-secure ng rights for us. Kasi dahil nga wala tayong parang capable to buy or purchase songs or mga other music BGM, you can use that naman daw. It's not copyrightable, but it's not, you can use it to all of your videos naman. Pero I think that is for YouTube alone. It's a different thing for Facebook. Kasi the YouTube music is for YouTube alone.
Yeah.
I can vouch for Miss Funky.
Partnership. Yeah, go ahead. Sige.
If you have an experience there, go ahead.
Yeah, actually, yun nga, yung sa audio library ng YouTube, I've used it twice na. As in, in fairness naman, okay naman siya. As long as you used it and edited it tastefully, di siya magmumukhang parang sobrang generic. As in, it's useful. Kaya I mean, yun yung parang logic din. I mean, yun yung parang naging problem ko rin sa simula na trinay kong isolve eventually with my videos, which now became parang associated with my content. That is, halos wala akong music sa mga videos ko. It's basically just the sound. Kasi because of royalties and licenses and copyright concerns, parang ayokong dumaan sa mga ganung proseso, and mahal magbayad nung licenses. So, yun na lang yung workaround ko. Kung meron man ako na potentially copyrighted na mga music, na pwede akong i-content ID na or parang kailangang i-trim, nilalagay ko at least na lang sa dulo kung saan pwede ko silang easily tanggalin sa video na hindi maapektuhan talaga yung content.
That's a good tip, ha? Okay, Gelo, before you go to the shoutouts, na content ID copyright claim ka na ba or na demanda ka na ba for using music?
Oh, for
Gelo?
me?
Yeah?
Yeah, actually, based on what Ms. Punky and Gio said, they're correct nga. And there was this one time for my Manila Bay video, since yung video ko is about Filipinos and Manila Bay, I tried to incorporate Filipino songs. I was just sort of starting out that time also. So I used a song from the Black Eyed Peas called Bebot, if you guys know that song. So the video was going well. Tapos, ayun nga, sabi ni Ms. Punky, you'll receive strikes. So I received the first strike. So I had to edit the video kahit nakapublish na siya on YouTube, and then I used the free music nga that YouTube has. And eventually, I was able to have my monetization continue kasi nga, it's not copy free. So, ayun. Okay.
Just to add
God
lang
for
din,
Punky.
yes.
Yeah.
You can, if you already uploaded that particular video na mayroong copyrightable, you can retain that video. Hindi mo na kailangan mag-re-upload. If you want to, you can mute that. You can edit the song para at least same lang kung marami na talagang views yun, nakakapanghinayang naman. Then trim it. If talagang baka naman magagawa ng paraan. Para kung gusto mo, kasi nandun na rin yun sa may YouTube na feature naman yun trim that video. Gusto mo, kung hindi ka pa sure, i-save as new file mo muna. Tapos ite-test mo kung mukha namang okay, hindi na halata yung pagtitrim ko para hindi masayang, di ba?
Yes.
At least yun, saka bago mo i-execute yun para at least matanggal yun and continue nga yung monetization mo.
Yes.
Another great reason to be part of the Adober's network.
Yes.
To help you.
Epidemic.
Yes, that's a good thing for Adobe.
Gelo, may shoutouts pa tayo dyan?
Yes, we have a couple of shoutouts from the people watching our live stream. Sabi ni Maria Erica, hello, I'm a fan of Adobe's po and I'm a content creator for almost 4 years. Okay. Na-inspire po ako sa series na Bakit Ka Single? Yes, that's one of our famous series on Adobe's. I love that. And now she's creating a series naman daw on her channel na it's called Bakit Ka Bored?
Nice.
Okay.
Very relevant.
Yes.
Marie, hopefully you can comment.
Word pa, naku.
Anong name? Para makita namin. Yes, sabi naman ni Paolo Malong, mas mabuting huwag mong ikulong ang sarili mo sa choice mo sa simula. Sabi ni Gio daw, parang pwede advice sa maraming bagay. Thanks, Gio. Si Master Gio, guys. Grace by his presence. So, na-inspire si Paolo Malong doon. Thank you. Sabi naman ni Jeru, be creative, be authentic, and be you. Sabi naman ni Punky, kina-quote niya yun. Noted po, idol, Miss Punky. Smiley.
Wow.
Gawa natin ng graphic. Pwedeng gawa ng art card yung sinabi ni Punky.
Yun po yung main takeaway natin from this webinar.
Yeah.
Sabi naman ni Rafael Rama, beginner here, thanks for this webinar. Well, thank you, Rafael, for tuning into our live stream. We know that this is very helpful for you guys, not just in the creative side, but also in the technicalities that come with it. So we're happy that you're tuning in. And to everyone watching our live stream, sana patuloy kayo pag-ingay sa group chat tuloy. Kung ano yung mga questions niyo, inquiries, and para mabasa namin. And hopefully we'll be able to answer a lot of them and make this one big discussion, not just for you, but also for us and everyone watching. So yes.
Right, exactly. So we're nearing the end of our discussion for this afternoon. No, there's so many things we can talk about, and I really want to actually talk more about the different topics we've been discussing. However, we're running out of time. So let's now talk to ask each of our guests this afternoon to share with us some tips on creating content and protecting your content. If there's any life hack that you want to share our content creators this afternoon. Let's start with Miss Funky. Anong tips mo for creating and protecting content?
Ayan. So, ang tip ko lang talaga sa inyo ay make sure na sumunod tayo sa law. Sabi nga nila, bawal lumabas. Bawal lumabas. Pero kailangan nating sumunod sa law na lahat ng content na ilalabas natin ay owned natin at magbabayad tayo o magsisecure tayo ng license for that para hindi tayo makaka-copyright. At pag maayos ang content natin at talagang feeling natin safe tayo, good to go na lahat ng content. And more money for us.
Love that.
Ate Bebs, anong tips mo?
Yeah, sa akin simple lang. First off, do what you love to do. Gawin mo kung ano yung gusto mo. Yun yung unang-una. Pangalawa, make time for it. Kung gusto mo talaga yan, gagawan mo ng paraan. And third one is identify your purpose. Wag kang maglalabas ng walang dahilan. Yeah, that's it.
Wise words, Ate Bebs.
Gio San Pedro, what tips do you have?
Siguro parang yung creating and protecting part, no? A strong distinctive style will also help others, you detect if someone stole your content, especially when you don't show yourself on your videos kapag hindi ka nagsasalita o hindi ka nagpapakita ng mukha. Yun, kasi parang actually naranasan ko siya recently lang, as in merong user, mas malala pa, hindi siya sa YouTube nag-upload kundi sa Douyin. It's a Chinese TikTok, as in parang kinuha niya yung videos ko tapos dinivide niya, chinop niya into 12 posts. Tapos nalaman ko lang kasi sinabihan ako ng community, ng mga subscribers na parang naging suspicious kami because the style was distinctive of the ones used dun sa channel niya, in my channel. So parang nalaman kaagad nila, tapos na-match nila. Tapos yun, ang consolation ko na lang is, right now, hindi pa kasi siya nati-take down. But my consolation is, at least alam ng mga tao na parang sa akin yung video na yun. So that's one way parang creation can help protect your content or your distinctive style rather.
Thank you, Gio. How about you, Gelo? Do you have any tips?
Basically, my tip is just to have fun with whatever you're doing and just remember your purpose as to why you're putting your content out there, and just enjoy the ride, I guess.
Yeah.
And adding to our shout-outs,
Yes.
I want to say, sabi ni Angelo Gabriel Villegas, Go Master Gio! Salamat sa pag-share ng knowledge.
Daming fans!
Oh, master.
Okay.
Pwede ka bang as in i-share na nasa kabilang bahay yang si as in nasan dun sa Kamuning.
I think you can. So ayan. Thank you for everyone who are watching right now. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for your feedback, everybody, and your questions and your shout-outs. I'd like to thank all of our speakers that joined us this afternoon. Really great conversations. Sana mas mahaba pa yung oras natin para we can talk more about these different subjects. It's really, really interesting. And I'm sure that it's really helpful for our content creators watching us this afternoon. Pero meron tayong fourth session happening this Friday, May 22. Same time po, 4 p.m. Ang topic natin is, hobby mo, gawing content yan. Or I think dapat mas energetic. Hobby mo, gawing content yan. That's the way you should say it. How to turn your hobbies into content. Our speakers joining us for that session are Chris Cantada, another YouTube content creator and cosplayer. We have Makoy Galope, a gaming streamer. And another person, we haven't really confirmed with that person yet, so we'll let you know and you'll find out on Friday. So please join us on Friday for that fourth session of our webinar. Gelo?
Yes. And guys, we'll see you guys this Friday. And I just want to promote that Adobe Studios. Please subscribe to Adobe Studios FB page, which is Adobe Studios Cbn, and YouTube channel Adobe Studios. You can also follow us on Twitter and on Instagram. That is at Adobe Studios. Yes.
And I'd like to
Give this chance for our speakers to
promote their socials and their channels. Let's start with
Abs. Do you have anything new going on?
Yeah. Yes, guys. So, after ito, meron akong upload mamayang 6 p.m. So, mag-abang na kayo dyan. Yung current series natin na video call series, which is a quarantine love story. Right after this, naka-premiere na yon. So, sana makita ko kayo doon. So, yeah. Follow niyo na ako sa mga social media accounts ko. Beverly_Kumla sa Twitter at Beverly Kumla sa IG. Yeah, subscribe!
How about you? Anything that you would like to promote?
So yeah, guys, please visit me at youtube.com/GUSanpedro. Feel free to watch my videos there, my content there. Recommended ko po yung Zoids and yung Wing Gundam. And I hope you do consider subscribing to my channel eventually. And siguro lastly, po, inaanyayahan ko po kayong panoorin ng isang napapanahong animated short film mula sa linya-linya na pinamagatang Kalmahan Mo Lang. Isa po ako sa mga director nito, and we're very proud of how it turned out, especially na we collaborated from our own homes. 27 individuals managed to collaborate on this short film. So I hope you guys watch and enjoy the film.
I've seen that video. Highly recommend.
Thanks, Chase. Thank you.
watched it yet.
How about you, Bispunky? Anong pa-promote?
Hindi po ako sikat, pero hi ako sa mga friends ko dyan. Sumuporta. Pero please follow din yung mga ABS-CBN official channels natin on YouTube kasi marami rin din kaming pinrepare ng mga digital content only since currently we don't have broadcast. So meron tayong mga OKS or online kapamilya shows lang siya. So check it out and subscribe. Oh, di ba?
There we go.
Nice.
Ako din, hindi ako sikat. Pero dumami yung followers ko sa IG ng 200 since last session. So, follow my IG,
Awesome.
NY Chase on Instagram. Gawin natin 1,000. Yun ang goal ko. Okay. With that, let's, Gelo, do you have anything to promote?
Okay, yes, you guys can follow me on YouTube. That is at Gelo Buencamino, and on Instagram, that is also Gelo Buencamino. So yeah, we'll see you guys there.
Nice.
All right, nice. Thank you, everybody.
For joining us this afternoon. We hope you learned a lot of things from our conversation. We hope to see you once again this Friday at 4 p.m. on our 4th webinar session. And with that, keep safe and have a great rest of the day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.